Live from the USA, hoping you get paid every day. This is the boss of Bitcoin, the Cristo of crypto. It's your boy BK. And if you don't like me, you must not like money. Thank you for joining me, everybody. Today is December 9th. And as you can see, Bitcoin has taken a little breather, sitting right around 14,000. If you saw that BTC prediction I did 2 days ago, I showed that we were self-correcting at 17. We were going to come down to 14.2. Between 14.2 and 14.8, Bitcoin was going to catch its breath, and then we were going to have another round. You know, as I look out my window, I see this snow is melting, the sun is shining, the snow is melting, and I think Bitcoin is the exact same way. Going into these summer months, you're going to see a new side of BTC that you haven't seen in a while. This stuff is built into the charts, and already it has the energy and the resonance and the possibility of breaking $100,000 by July 2018. That's right, I said it. 100 grand for Bitcoin by July. These big boys are coming to the table. Dow Jones is at an all-time high. Warren Buffett might not want to publicly endorse it, but I guarantee you his buddies at Goldman Sachs are buying it hand over fist. If this is your first time tuning in, congratulations, baby. You are now rocking with the best. My name is BK. My friends know me as the crypto trader, and I am the boss of these charts, as you will soon find out. Every day I grace this microphone with my voice as another day you get the profit as a result, and today is no exception. For everybody just now, you know what I'm saying, crossing over to the crypto side and finding the boss, I welcome you with open arms. Go on ahead, hit that red button, come on in, join the money team. The doors are always open. 16,000 subscribers and growing. We jump over to the Facebook community. We got about 18,000 of my best friends that come together 7 days a week to help each other stay empowered and help each other stay in profit. And this is what we do. Every day I come on this air, I'm giving away some cash money. And if you want to get some, you jump on here tomorrow and you go have a chance. We got 32 people that shared this post. This person is gonna win. Today is December 9th. 1 + 2, 3, 9, 12. Bam! Hit them. Let's count 12 down. 1. Let's make sure we got enough. Load it up, load it up. That'll be good. Cool. Let's go ahead and pick a winner. 1. Paula. Hello, Paula. I don't think I've seen you before. Welcome, welcome. I like your picture. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Bamisi Mohan. Thank you, man. You're the free Ethereum winner of the day. Do me a favor. Send me your wallet right in my messages. I'm going to get to all of those messages this weekend and get these people paid. You already know I come on here just to, you know, voice my mind and help you make a little bit of money. If you don't know about my history, I could, you know, give you my 30-second resume real quick. Your boy left a cubicle about 6.5 months ago and traded that in for a microphone and a conscience, and I became the boss, self-made, self-paid, self-educated. University of Notre Dame MBA, bachelor's civil engineering, University of Wisconsin, go Badgers. 12 or so, 15 so years trading in the stock market. Bought my first stock when I was 16 years old, and most recently patented a harmonic statistical forecasting method based off fractal harmonics, resonance, collective consciousness. It's called the BOSS method. This is how it works. We have a playlist for it. If you don't know it, just type in Chart Like a Boss on YouTube and you'll, you know, figure out how I do it pretty quick. If you're a person, I give it to you for free. If you are a profit-seeking entity, a bank, a hedge fund, one of them circle jerk boys on Wall Street, no, you cannot, will not ever be able to use my method. This method is for the people, by the people, of the people, and that's what it's designed to do. So again, bossofbitcoin.com if you want to learn more and you want to get caught up on this crypto game. But what I'm talking about today is really about the future. I think we hit a pivot point here. Nobody really saw it right around November. Right around the time I made that video, the calm before the storm, November 17th. If you look at my video archive, you will find a thumbnail, I think on November 17th, to look just like this. I made that video. I said, yo, you guys need to sell a lot of these altcoins. They're going to go down 20, 30, 40% in the next couple weeks. Hopefully you guys did it. You know, Bitcoin's still king. And your money is worth more at the bottom than it is at the top. But I think right around that time, we hit a pivot point where Bitcoin stood up and said, y'all must have forgot who I am. That's how I feel with these trolls sometimes. When they jump in my chat, just talk all crazy. I said, hold on now, hold on. I said, don't let the smile fool you. You know what I'm saying? Don't let the smile in the glasses fool you. My girlfriend, she get mad when I talk like this. She said, Brandon, you shouldn't be talking like that. I said, hold on now. Hold on now. Don't let the NBA fool you. You know what I'm saying? That was their fault. They gave me 3 letters behind my name. I'm going to keep them, but I remember, you know what I'm saying, how to hem somebody up when I need to. And that's what Bitcoin did. They said, you don't know who I am? BTC, the original, 90% market dominance. You know what I'm saying? He was sitting up there comfortable, king. You know, y'all took a lot of that money with them fake forks, and guess what? He came right back like cooked crack. Nothing. So this is what I think. Honestly, this is what I think may be happening behind the scenes. I think we might see a run on Bitcoin, especially when Warren Buffett and them circle jerk boys bring their billions to the table. And I even made a little PowerPoint. So let's go ahead and start that, just so you guys can see firsthand how this money is coming together behind the scenes. And a lot of the things I talk about, a lot of my theology, a lot of my understanding with all of this stuff is grounded in an understanding of the universe. You know, Savan Bowman helped out with this a lot with the Understanding channel, and, you know, really just enlightening me along with the rest of his community to how energy works, how the metaphysical combines with the physical and gives us a new level of existence and coexistence, right? So I say all that to say this. This is the road to 10 to 100,000. Let me start over. I say all that to say this. This is the road to $100,000. BossofBitcoin.com. First things first. Great minds think alike. This is a you can call it an evolution of enlightenment. Einstein, a human being is part of a whole called by us the universe. That's broken English a little bit in translation, but essentially a human is one, the universe is the whole, right? And one is a part of the whole. If you want to know, if you want to find the secrets of the universe, just think in terms of energy, frequency, and vibration. Nikola Tesla, one of the greatest minds ever to grace us with their knowledge. Self-taught, again, self-taught. A lot of this stuff you don't learn in books. You know why? Because a lot of the schools don't like to give these books out. You know why? Because they don't want the rats in the maze to learn how to think, because then they'll realize they're just rats in a maze. Let's just keep them walking to that cheese. Every action generates a force of energy that returns us in like kind. What we sow is what we reap. A lot of people don't even know who this third person is. Swami Vivekananda. He actually worked with Nikola Tesla. And Nikola Tesla actually developed a lot of his theology on one world energy source through this Swami's teachings and principles. And this was sincerely an evolution of global consciousness, of global thought. You know, we look at it as little memes today where, you know, somebody put a quote on Einstein's picture and that's all his voice is to us nowadays. But these were actually the leaders in the forefront of innovation of their time, much similar to many of the builders on blockchain now. This is self-selected, self-taught, and ideally beneficial for society. And this is, if you don't know what this is a kind of like a vortex. I forget the name for it. It has a name. Like a donut wormhole. What's the name? I forget. But it's really cool. Essentially, it shows how energy flows and resonates in multiple dimensions. I don't want to say too much on it, but from one comes all, from all goes one, as above, so below, you know, the whole thing. So this is my theology, guys. There's a lot of people, before I go into the numbers, you know, I just need to let you understand how I think. So we don't just jump to the end and, you know, have a bunch of dissonance around some numbers. I want you to understand how I think so we can walk that bridge together, right? First of all, one of the biggest fundamental teachings that I've become enlightened to myself is that uncertainty certainly becomes linear. I'm going to change that. Uncertainty certainly becomes linear. Chance does not exist. Everything occurs in harmony and in sequence. I say this all the time, 7 and 11, that's what our numerology is based off of with our intersections. And that's because the dice roll, mathematicians, statisticians, theologians, understand dice, game theory, probability very, very well. And at the end of the day, as crazy as it sounds, dice can basically tell you everything and anything and nothing, depending on what you're looking for. In so much that I found this is a projection, a statistical breakdown of all the possible number combinations over time, amplified in sequence with each other, and how they all occur naturally. This is not a forced game. This is just, if you rolled those dice, you know, 10,000 times, this would be the chart projection of that given number combination at any given time. When I looked at that, and I brought my girl in here to had her look at it, I said, what do you see? She said a sine wave, a radio wave. She said something else. Music note, music, you know, like a music scale. Anybody ever see those like floating music notes? You know, that oftentimes they float in patterns like this. And I was like, I see, you know, I was like, but you see something natural, right? You see almost like the bare structure, like the bones, almost like the DNA, the fingerprint, right? And that's when I thought about this. And, you know, I was like, that's it right there. You could roll the dice once and have exactly no idea of the event. Uncertainty. You have no idea what you're going to roll. But over time, you roll those dice 100 times, 1,000 times, 10,000 times, 1,000,000 times, 100 million times. Guess what? You start to know exactly what's coming next. Because one is a part of the whole. We go exactly back to what Albert Einstein said. A human, one, is part of a whole. Everything, the universe. So we can redefine this entire data set as our entire existence, aka the universe. And we, one, the human, is just one individual dice roll. We think our one individual dice roll, bam, ah, man, snake eyes. That's it. You think that's it, but it's really not. It's really not. You are interconnected to everything around you. Everything around you is interconnected to you, right? Energy cannot be created or destroyed. It merely transforms from one channel to another. When you breathed your first breath of air, you were inhaling the life force of our existence in this dimension. By doing so, you became one with everything that preceded you. Ashes to ashes, dust to dust. When you return, that one will dissolve into the ground or wherever it goes, you know, and return to that which came before you. You see. So essentially what we have is the bare bones, statistical theology, the bare bones of our DNA, right? That's what I saw when I saw that helix. It almost looked like a double helix just twisting on itself. I was like, that looks like DNA. Dice roll, probability. Uncertainty certainly becomes linear. So now BK, how you go get to 100,000 from this? You're just talking crazy right now. You're talking like one of them crazy people on one of them channels that got banned. You know what I'm saying? Why get banned, BK? Because they talking crazy. Why they talking crazy? I don't know. What they say, I don't know. Gotta think about that. Think about that. The assumptions we have for this forecast, probability of our outcome given any variable is 1. As Albert Einstein said, the whole is everything. We are just whatever variable we use is just 1 in that universe. But the probability, the integral, dx dy equals 1, right? 7 semesters of calculus. If this is over your head, don't worry about it. I'm gonna click forward in about 17 seconds. I know we got some engineers, some statisticians, some of them, you know, smart people, book smart. This is the language they speak. Steady state equilibrium. The air inside that jar is in that jar. The air exists outside that jar. Doesn't matter, right? Everything we know is inside that jar. 1 equals 1. And the last big assumption is 2018 is going to be greater or equal to 2017. And actually, I could have just put equal to. I should have done that because all I'm doing is saying in 2018, we will equal the forces we did in 2017. So you can actually change that to equal. 2018 equal 2017. Other variables. These are our Y variables. Cryptocurrency market cap, dominance, supply, price. Just again, giving you a high level how everything happens. Performance. This is what happened this year, you guys. Between January and July 2017. So the first 7 months of this year, January to July 2017, this is what happened. While the dominance decreased from 85 to 50%, the overall market cap shot up. People forget, but January 12th, 1/12/17, we were at 700, a little over $700, $800. 3 months later, we high-fived 3,000. That's about four times return. So justifiably, 4.5 almost, justifiably, my assumption is that even at 50% dominance, which is down here at the bottom, we still do 2.5x. So my assumption from that is that we're going to project a 5x return in the first 6 months of next year. And you'll see how we get there. This is how we get there. Percentage of total market capitalization. Right here, I have the different levels, just the same as we do our, trend lines, intersections, moving averages. I kind of use that exact same understanding to more or less pinpoint that breakdown and that breakout right there because that was a bottom to a bottom. That was a major, major, major channel that was held. When you have three lines in linear, you have relationships. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3 gives us that line. And then 1, 2, 3 gives us that line. See that? And that basically gives us our swing point right around the middle of November. That's when Bitcoin resurged. And if we stay on this trajectory, I would expect some event, and this is where everybody correlates, confuses causation and correlation. This is where some event will happen that allows a major spike in adoption, whether this is some country, adopting it, whether this is some, bank adopting it, whether this is some billionaire speculating with some futures market, I have no idea. But some event will happen around February or March of next year that in turn sends Bitcoin back up north to about 79% dominance, right there where it stood for about 6 months out of last year. This is given if we continue this cycle. That's just what's built into it. At any given time, we could break down and go back down to this cycle, and then the alts go up to 300%. I don't see that happening right now. If you look at any altcoin chart, it looks ugly. It's hideous. So I really don't see that happening inside the next month or two, at least. So the path of fractals is to follow the path of least resistance, just like water. Water follows the path of least resistance. And so therefore, I expect this path to continue until we have another much greater force acting on it. But we don't have it in the chart, so I don't know where it will come from. Last thing, projections. Cryptocurrency market cap right now, this week, it's not today's snapshot current time because somebody might be watching this video, 3 months from now, but this week, the week of December 7th, 2017, market cap hit 450 billion. We go up 5x from that. What does that put us? 2.2 trillion. And again, if that sounds like an impossible feat, just remember, hold up, messed up my thing. Just remember that not too long ago, Bitcoin was only $700. What are we now? That's right, just hit 17,000. Okay. So, while that is a much higher growth percentage, I'm just going to round that down and say 5 times. Dominance. And this again goes back to the chart I just showed you. Right now we were at 67% dominance. Again, I'm not talking about today. I'm talking about this week. Go back to CoinMarketCap, look at the 1 week chart, and look at the peak. We hit 67%. So all I'm saying, over the next 6 months, we continue that path, gain another 10%. We came from 50%, gained 17% in a couple months. So I don't see 10% being that big of a difference statistically as far as the charts are concerned. That brings us to a Bitcoin market cap of $1.7 trillion. When we break this out into the forecasted supply, 17 million. This includes all coins and currency, even the 1 million that, quote, Satoshi Nakamoto is still holding, and the 35% that haven't even seen an exchange or the inside of a wallet, since creation, since 2011. So if we look at real Bitcoin, we're probably under 10 million, but on paper, we calculated at 17 million. That gives us a calculated Bitcoin value today of 18,000. This week at 18,000, given these conditions, roughly 18,000. All the way up to $100,000. And again, that's a long way of saying all we need to do is do 5x in the next 6 months. not that hard to do. 5x in 6 months gives us $100,000. Especially given the fact that the altcoins are confirmed going down for the next 2 months. You might have some spikes in there. I guarantee you, you'll have some spikes. But trust me, buy an altcoin today and let me know how it turn out for you, 3.5 weeks from now. More than likely, you will not see the same rate of return that you would see with Bitcoin. This is built into the top 20 charts of the market. In the top 20 charts of the market, it's only 1 or 2 that have a chance. That's not how the market, gets stronger as a whole. The altcoins are down right now. Why are the altcoins down? The altcoins are down because Bitcoin is up. See that? Bitcoin is up. These big banks don't care about no Power Ledger. They don't care about no ADA. They care about Bitcoin. So when they come bring their billions to the table, which they plan to do in 2018, this has been the plan for quite some time now, a digital migration to a 1 unit currency, BTC. Better make sure you eating at the same table they pulling up their plate to. I know I'll be there. So this is your chance. BTC can peak as early as July to $100,000. And I showed you 2 days ago that the guaranteed floor is about 25,000. So at 14.2 right now, you're almost priced in 3.5 times your money. That's the opportunity, you guys. All we have to do is repeat the same growth we did in the first 7 months of this year, and we'll break 100,000, no problem. Christmas in July, BTC 100K. You know what I'm saying? Then we take a boss vacation. You know what I'm saying? We take a crypto walk, boss walking on the beach. You know what I'm saying? Vacation, where everybody from around the world just put down, you know what I'm saying, a couple thousand, jump on plane, and we just meet up in Acapulco somewhere. You know what I'm saying? Just put it out there. I'm just putting it out there right now. You know? BTC 100K, we got to go somewhere. You know what I'm saying? We got to do something. But that's the opportunity, guys. This is not a, because hurt people and broke people somehow manage to stay broke. This is not a Bitcoin maximalist or an Ethereum minimalist or all them labels these clowns want to put on us. No, none of that. This is simple statistics, harmonics from some of the greatest minds ever to precede our civilization, and a little bit of insight taught to myself, showing how very easily and statistically, what do they say? This is a conservative estimate. We're gonna give it a EBITDA of 10 to 20% of IRR of about 18.5, and this is very conservative. Interquartile range of 2.5 times earning, and we estimate by Q2 2018 that we should see about 10% over yield, CAGR 14.5, and we're looking pretty good going into Q3. I talk the same language as them. I know the same language as them. I read the same books they done read. And I'm telling you, it's very, very easy for BTC to be 100K, 50 to 100K July. Very easy, right? So, what does that mean? What does that mean, BK? What does that mean? That means that the time is now, right? The time is now. 14.2 is a bargain. You understand? I keep telling you guys this, but I'm so serious. As long as it has 1 comma, just 1 comma in that price, it is a bargain, because it won't be too long to where regular people cannot afford it with regular people money. You know why? Because regular people don't have any money, right? So as long as you can trade a Jimmy Choo bag for a BTC, guess what? It's pretty cheap. What was that? What's that? Birkenstock or I don't even know. I don't understand. I don't get fashion. Birkin bags, Burgerside bags, one of them. As long as you could trade one of them for, you know, 3/4 of a Bitcoin, that's not bad. Somebody said BTC, 100K, we get Lambos. I tell you, secret military vet. Clowns drive Lambos. Bosses drive Ferraris. You ain't gonna never catch me in no Lambo. Catch me in a limited edition. You know what I'm saying? Giddy up with the horses under the tank. So there you go, guys. That's the opportunity. One of the things I try to do is make the transition as seamless and smooth as possible, right? And one of the things that we have in motion right now, bossofbitcoin.com, financial freedom should be free, right? You go to bossofbitcoin.com right now, suited and booted over there on the right-hand side, looking like the American dream in that red, white, and blue. They said they put the 216 on his back, you know what I'm saying? And he give you this method for free. Check out the different packages. We got the Dream Team Next Generation of Greatness. If you even getting started with $20, this is the list for you. When I designed this list, I intentionally picked coins that were undervalued at $1 or $2 so that if you have a $20 bill, you could get everything on this list right now, right? It's like mine, Steph Curry, you know what I'm saying, when he had the number 10 Davidson jersey on, just before its time, right? All-star team is, you know, the bosses of crypto, gold medal winners, you know, these kind of legacy coins, just billion-dollar markets. And then Cryptopolis. This is the biggest one, you guys. These 10 coins are rebuilding civilization from the inside out. So this is actually one of my proudest works. You should know that, you know, come January, I will be launching a new website, new infrastructure, new products. But if you're still looking to get set up and understand a lot of my theology and understanding and be able to identify these coins, you still have the chance to get them through the website. I think the meetings are all booked up through January. I got a couple I got to do this week. So we'll get those done as well. If you're in the chat right now, do me a favor. Shout your country out. We're coming right back to you in about 30 seconds. Real quick, I just wanted to take a couple seconds, you know, and let's see, what can we do here? Hold on. Where are we? Oh. Let me see. I was going to say, I wanted to take a couple seconds just to speak to the people. It's not working. They don't want me to talk. They don't want me to talk. Oh, man, look at that. Ain't that about something? Couldn't y'all see me earlier? Y'all couldn't see me earlier? They don't want me to talk. I guess they don't want me to talk. I guess I can't talk. Oh, well. Oh, well. So yeah, I mean, one of the things I try to do, you guys, I know I jump on here, I talk crazy sometimes. A lot of people don't necessarily agree with what I'm saying all the times. That's okay. That's okay. I'm not here to make friends. I'm here to make money, and I'm here to help as many people as I can make money. You know what I'm saying? That's a lesson I learned back 2001, the day I met LeBron James. I met Ron Harper as well. A lot of y'all don't even know who Ron Harper is. Look him up. He helped Michael Jordan win about 6 of them rings he's wearing on one hand. But Ron Harper told me, he said, when you go up to Wisconsin, just know you ain't going up there to make friends. You're going up there to make money, right? That's what I do now. You know what I'm saying? Because I learned the more money you make for people, the more friends you got. You know what I'm saying? I got 18,000 friends right now. That's pretty cool. So this is what we do, guys. In our community, it's really all about empowerment. It's all about support. It's all about, you know, encouragement. As you can see, baby, you know what I'm saying? Every day I wake up, you know what I'm saying? I'm dreaming about a new reality, something better than what we have right now, right? If you look over on that wall, you'll see a nice little, you know what I'm saying? Couple certifications from a couple big academic institutions. I don't do this for them, right? Because they don't teach what it takes to really change the world. And this is a system of design. We have to change each other, because once we change our mind, we change our reality, right? And so it's up here that the battle is mostly fought. It's out there that the battle is lost, right? But it's up here that we fight. So every positive thought you have, every positive moment you have, every positive memory you have actually contributes to ultimately building a new positive future. This is the law of attraction. Think and Grow Rich, Napoleon Hill. Read it. It changed my life. Hopefully it can change yours as well. Once you understand what money is, you will be able to accumulate and attract much, much more of it. Money is a tool. I need a scissors. Reggie always walk around with this hammer. You know what I'm saying? I got some scissors right now. Money is a tool, just like these scissors, right? It's only good for what you put it to do. A task, one task, right? Money is not the tell-all be-all, right? But at the end of the day, the more you learn how to use this tool, the more valuable it becomes. So hopefully we can do that together, right? Like I said, the day that Bitcoin break 100,000, I'm putting about 10 grand up, renting a cruise somewhere and just giving y'all a day. Saying, if you want to come, this is where we go be. Bam! You know what I'm saying? Watch. Watch. Putting that in motion right now. So with that being said, guys, let's go ahead and jump into the chat. You know what I'm saying? Let my people get some love. Let's see who we got on the air right now. Check it out. Check it out. Here we go. Colorado Springs, Big Jamal, what's going on? Stacking Stoner, Philly, Montreal, Boise, West Virginia. I ain't seen Dub V in a while. Mountaineers, what's going on? You're a pretty funny dude. I can't repeat that on the air. Asheville, Iota, bam, Ireland, London, Seattle, what's up? Portugal, Denver, Switzerland, Texas. Yes, sacred geometry, the language of the universe is resonance. Let's go. India, Long Island, Macon, GA, Big Bobby holding it down for the Dirty South. Phoenix, Slovakia, bam, SoCal, boss walking on the West Coast. Portland, Sydney, Canada. This is what I don't like. That's that I don't like. This ain't no soup kitchen. This is a classroom. If you can't pull up a chair, learn how to make no money, don't expect nobody to give you none. Las Vegas, Jordan, and ATL. Peace up. That being said, guys, it's that time of the day. Signing out. This the boss. Your boy BK, no matter where you stay. Brazil to Bay, California, all the way back out through Jerk Monday. Good night, good morning, and good day. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for your time. Do me a favor, guys. We are growing every day by the thousands. Let's keep it going. Copy and paste this video, the URL. Text it to somebody you care about. Just one person. Do that for me. If you appreciate mine, each one, reach one, and teach one. Until we change the world together. Till we meet again, stay cryptic, y'all. Peace.